Okay, brief 980 time. So, see if we can't get everything reflected off of this. Wow. Yeah, those guys are mostly in Canada. Seems to be where I get a lot of that, Canada, Great Lakes area. Anyway, so yeah, it's going. Oh. It's going. I don't know if we will get anything up in 10 meters. Let's go up to the voice portion of 10 meters. Let's drop to oh no. Oh, I'm pushing the wrong thing. I want to push span. Can't say that there's anybody up here in the voice. Some digital stuff and some Morse. It's been a long time since I've done Morse. I'm not going to sit there and try to copy it. In a very long time. Used to run 10 meter code, like exclusively, like back in the 90s. But anyway, conditions seem to have come and gone just that quick. Isn't that something? But anyway, so what works, what doesn't work? Well, pretty much everything. Bugs. This board and versus the other ones has got this nice little thing in here for the TV versus people who actually want an S meter that's reasonably right, versus the nonsense one, which is what I called loose, because it's just whatever. You know, and the beeps. Yeah, this is literally the last thing I added was the beeps, because I can't stand them. I don't mind like a single tone on sideband, just a quick beep, you know, so that you know that who you're talking to is done. I don't have a problem with that, but when it's like just yeah, I can't stand that stuff. That stuff is so irritating to me. But anyway, yeah, good to go. So about the display thing. So I got these two. They're gonna go on test units. Heating of the display is a hypothesis that several people have from observation, that when the display heats up on these, that they start to fade. I think that's reasonable. These have always run hot, and that's because they have a lot of these, you know, big chunky power resistors, you know, these 2512s and such. And that's because they use only little SOT 23 guys for the, I think these are PWM'd, but they need to dissipate a lot of heat, and that tends to be over in here and over in here. But that would be the upper left of the display, and not so much anywhere else. So, you know, they seem like they took care to make sure that they weren't heating a whole lot of it up. I know down here on the bottom where the buttons are, that they can get very warm, and that's because you got these guys over here. But on this, I've just got a completely different scheme. This is DAC driven, it's not PWM'd. Arguably it will be less efficient. I do have greater control over things though, because these are, oh, what is that DAC? I think it's an 8-bit DAC. Yeah, it's an 8-bit DAC. So there's this DAC, and then there's another DAC that does the biasing, and that's the out of the Atmel, but that's a 10 or a 12-bit DAC. I can't recall. More resolution on it, but the original design used an 8-bit DAC to give them the bias for the LCD. So I actually have more control over the biasing voltage than they did, and I'm sort of hoping that that might help with display death, but I don't know. This is going to be sort of hit and miss. As far as the heating, I don't know. It's plausible though. These do get pretty warm because of all the power that they're throwing all over the place with all these big chunky 2512 and such resistors. But anyway, so that's pretty much it. Just wanted to throw a little quick video together for those who've asked. Anyway, cheers.